Why do I look so fat?
No one is fat.
This is how I spray perfume. This is how Doga sprays perfume.
Introduction to.
No, everybody knows who I am.
Hi guys, my name is Tenzin Dolker. I am a Tibetan Bhutanese living in Zurich, Switzerland, and welcome to this most random vlog that I'm making today. Obviously, the vlog is not planned, but I'm gonna just start vlogging today. So come with us. We're gonna go shopping to Germany because it's close to Switzerland. So we're just going to the border, especially for a dog. We have a small little English Cocker Spaniel. And while we head to Germany, I will then give us a short introduction about me, my husband, my life here in Switzerland, and most importantly, why I'm starting to vlog in 2026. So let's get to it. But first, we're heading to this place called Exlau, which is like Eglisau. I keep calling. If we just talk about our background a bit, because I want to dive into the language part of this video. I am Tibetan, but Bhutanese, right? So I have a Bhutanese citizenship and passport. Again is Tibetan, but he's Swiss. He has a Swiss citizenship, right? And when I got married to him, I get a B permit under the family reunification category, and that's how I'm able to reside permanently and then even get a full-time job. I mentioned this specifically because we both speak Tibetan as our mother tongue, and it is the language that we speak like 90% of the time. I was debating what language we should speak in. So I was like, you know what, it's best if we just speak in English, more universal, everybody understands it. I also wanted to quickly explain what I'm going to be talking in these vlog series that I plan to make. Hopefully it will get executed and delivered to you guys, but the plan is that I want to create like a series of how I moved to Switzerland and how I started a business here with my husband in the world's most expensive country. I also want to talk about career goals, career pathways in 2026, or if it makes sense to start a business, especially for international people like myself, you know, who barely speak the local language. I come from Bhutan, and in Bhutan we have very limited opportunities. So if you are coming from a similar background, I think you guys can definitely relate. So since today we are stopping by the storage unit and then heading to Germany for shopping, I will be talking about these topics in between. So bear with me, and I hope it does not sound or look confusing, but it's a very generic video that you will be watching today. It's not for like 2 days, I think. While we're already on the way, we're there in about 20 minutes. Okay, so I have 5 minutes to briefly tell you guys why I'm here in Switzerland. Okay, so I came to Switzerland in 2018 to pursue a bachelor's in hospitality entrepreneurship, and after studying in Luzern for about 2 years, I met my husband, now husband, and he was from Bern, and we met in Tibetan gatherings and events, and we ended up falling in love right away.
It was one-sided.
Yes, it was one-sided love from my side. It was never from his side. So after we both locked in 2021, we decided to get married. But obviously, it was also because I needed a permit. At that time, I was living on a student permit, which is only valid when you're a student. But after finishing your studies, so I finished mine in 2021. So in 2022, I needed to renew my permit. Either I had to enroll in another university, or needed to get an expat work, or I get married to somebody who's Swiss. So I only had 3 options at that time, and we ended up getting married. And in 2022, I got a full-time employment where I was interning. It was in a ad technology company, and that career was a game changer for me, where I was able to learn a lot about marketing and was able to also grow my networks in Zurich in the job market. Literally in 3 minutes, I did my intro, and now we are in the storage unit. Tada! We have here. Okay. Few more are these are our favorite light boxes. So they when you plug them in, they kind of lit. Oh, the door. We're going to a German border called Jestetten. So this is where we are right now, Iglisau. And from here to Jestetten, it takes about 14 minutes. Another 5 minutes, I'm going to talk about how we ended up starting a business in Zurich, Switzerland. I remember clearly it was 2022. I was working full time at the place where I interned at in Zurich, and I was just enjoying my 9 to 5 at that time. Suddenly, my husband comes to me with this idea he had because he had seen this concept all over, trending all over Asia, especially in Korea and in Japan. And he really wanted to try it out here in Zurich, Switzerland. When he came up with the idea, obviously I was not supportive. I was very skeptic about the whole idea. So then after he did his research and everything, he then came with the idea to do a pop-up at a street food festival, which was happening for 6 days. We both were employed 100% at that time. So obviously we did not quit our jobs. He was working at a metal construction company. So he got like his vacation days. And then for me as well, took 1 week of that. We both had like 7 days vacation days that you basically earned during your employment. So we used that up to go and work at the pop-up that we had decided to do. So in October 2022, we just decided to go ahead with the pop-up. Again, he came up with the product ideas, like how the menu was gonna look, and I came up with like the branding ideas. Well, we both came up with the ideas together, but then I did the execution because I already had experience working with marketing tools. So I ended up creating social media presence. Oh, and I did forget to mention the food that we were selling. It is a Korean toast concept. Again, definitely wanted to cater something to the community which was unique, different, and was tasty at the same time. So we just wanted to do something completely out of the box in Europe, especially. And how did it go the first 6 days?
Walk our asses off.
Regardless, it turned out really well. We saw like huge numbers that we had never seen before in such a short period of time, which gave us lots of confidence and motivation to kind of do this full time in the future. Okay guys, so now we are here outside Fressnapf, which is the store for pets. So we're gonna go in there, look some stuff for Norbu, and then we will continue again with our story. Norbu, come back. Sit. Good boy. Kira. Norbu's treats that he normally eats. Dried beef. Dida uge. Sagmundo ko di. Ente sagmundo. And this is his most favorite dried chicken thighs. Like this one. Chicken wings. And here are more dog foods. No, fake it the dish. How do I know your size?
Don't they have like Nikes?
Try. Yeah, they. Okay guys, so we are kind of done with shopping here at Fressnapf. So once we're done paying out everything, we will then go to the next store, I think. I'm not exactly sure which store we're going to next because Ugen's gonna take us there. It's pretty much my first time coming here. Let's see where he takes us next. Dela! Well, my husband, out of all the stores in this world, he decides to bring me to DM. To be honest, I'm not that
German DM,
complicated.
German DM is all same like Karedi.
It's equivalent to Olive Young in Korea. I don't know, guys. Like, if you guys know a better comparison, please let us know. But right now I can just compare to Olive Young. Or it's like supermarket kaji cosmetic store, right? Drugstore, yes. As I was saying, right? It's like a drugstore here. The brand Maybelline. 정말 I see. Okay, मेरे को 망보 요래, but these brands are great brands, by the way, but they aren't the luxury ones that I wanted from you, you know? You said you're gonna buy me NARS, bro. NARS, the MAC 뉴기 line ba? Niko, dela NARS minda. Dela NARS mindu next to. Dela insarda. Oh, I love this. Como que choco? Drugstore makeup thrift. Okay. Baking powders with matte finish layer. 분명히 makeup studira. They put something called baking powder on their face. I still don't know how to use it. Have you seen it? Go 죽으다. Last the blend 치기다 정말. Intriguing, do ya? But like I don't know how to use it. So better not. Everything we bought.
Sephora. Kill me now.
We're finally done with all the shopping that we had planned for the day, which is going to the pet store, to drugstore to get our regular essentials. So after doing the 6 days pop-up at the street food festival, which was obviously very successful from our standpoint because we had never seen such crowd who enjoyed our food, who enjoyed the concept. So we were determined to invest 100% into this concept, into this brand that we wanted to build. We started to lay down the business plan, kind of like get a basic vision for what we want to achieve, right? So we started looking for a fixed location in 2023. So that's when, we had the business plan. We both were fully employed. Like he was still working as a Metallbauer and I was still working under marketing. We took this literally as a side hustle. We would walk around Zurich City and then just like see which areas we like. And finally in 2023 in June, we found our fixed location that we still to this day we serve from. Then that's how we started. First few months was again amazing. We had a lot of influencer collaborations going on, also brand collaborations happening. It was a lot of exposure within the first 6 months. Our product, please guys, you can check it up online. It's called kstreettoast.ch, or even if you just type K Street Zurich, you'll find us online.
Just type Korean food in Zurich.
Korean food, yeah. Keywords and you'll see us online. Yeah. Shockingly, it did become a full-time thing for the both of us, where we invested 2 full years of our time. Where we are at now, I would say the business at the moment, it's still running on a stable pace. Obviously, I think in business, like important to know how to sustain your business, right? Profitably. Like us, we have a good, very strong concept, or that cannot be changed very easily. It's very prominent. Only thing what we weren't able to do as young people in business is we weren't able to scale, like opening 2-3 locations. We tried doing it for 1.5 years. We partnered with somebody, another company, to make our business work with them just so we could scale. And it didn't work out really well. I would definitely want to talk about this on a different video where I kind of talk about the pros and cons about partnerships and working with, different brands on a long-term basis, especially if you're new and still kind of figuring out the financial part, operation costs. I could also cover that on another video, so you guys just leave a comment. So guys, this marks pretty much our business journey till date. It was very brief. Of course, Ugin and I, we have like a lot to share with you guys. A lot of people online, when they see our business, and because my face is like pretty much transparent and they're in all the videos, so everybody thinks it's my idea, but this is a good time for me to clarify that it was never my idea. I was here doing bachelor's in hospitality and I quit hospitality and gastronomy because I had already experienced it in university and I was not enjoying it, and I knew I would not be doing gastronomy for long term, right? So that's why, just to support him, I did it and learned so many crazy things out of it. And now after 2 years, when the business is getting settled and our partnership has ended, now we're back to being an individual company. It's going to take care of it 100%, and I have decided to take a step back and kind of like go figure out myself. I'll figure out what I really want to. Do I really want to study? Do I want to work? and also to get some financial stability, because working in business, of course, you have good turnovers, you have good income, but in Switzerland, you never know when you have to pay a huge amount of fines or this and that. So also for financial stability on a long run, I thought it would make sense for me to be 100% employed. I think these are the few reasons why I have decided to get employed again. Obviously, again, I want to talk more on this, but the video is getting too long, and I just wanted to give you a brief idea about all these changes that's happening at the moment. And I think we're gonna wrap up this vlog for today.